Hello everyone, welcome to Literature Warriors. So in this video series I am going to analyze the Jagan's character in Vendor of Sweets by R.K. Narayan. So here in this video I am going to talk that one of the Jagan's characteristics, that is Jagan is a blind follower of Gandhiji. Well, so throughout the novel we can find that Jagan is a hardcore Gandhist, a devoted follower of Gandhiji. So this is one of the points that we can select to analyze Jagan's character. So this is one of actually Jagan's characteristics. So I would tell some points as well as some quotations that you can use to analyze this point. So this is the point. Jagan is a hardcore, devoted follower of Gandhian philosophy. So I have quoted two quotations here. He spoke of service, explaining how human action, and the quotation runs throughout and it ends with performed as a service. So here Jagan is always talking of service. This word has came to him from Gandhi's philosophies, Gandhi's life, because he has devoted his life on this so-called service, because he has always in Gandhi's struggles, he has participated in Gandhi's struggles, and in one occurrence the cousin is asking that why you are so much concerned about these things, because he is always talking about the society and its corruption, its wrong manners and all. So it's kind of a service, because he is always talking about the society and wants the society to change. So here we can see that the word service itself came from Gandhi's philosophies and so on. This is a point that you can use. This is a quotation that you can use to analyze this point. Moving on to the next quotation, it is also another quotation. Jagan joined the movement for freeing India from foreign rule, gave up his studies, his normal life, and violated the British laws of the time. So when British was conquered India at that time period, Gandhi did a great service. So in that service Jagan has also participated, and he has given up all his personal matters to this struggle. So this is a fine quotation to show that how much he was dedicated for Gandhian principles and struggles to get freedom for India. So next it says he has given up his education, his normal life and everything in order to follow Gandhian philosophy. So Gandhi's struggles, he has participated in Gandhi's struggles and followed his philosophies. So he had to given up his education, his normal life, and everything in his life was dedicated and devoted for these struggles. The next point is Jagan even compared his generation with modern generation with regard to Gandhian principles. Generation gap is a central theme in the novel, and it has been shown through the characters of Jagan and Mali. And here also you can consider that Jagan is always comparing these two generations and says that it's not like my generation. We came under the spell of Gandhi and could do no wrong. So he believes that the person who follows Gandhian principles will never do anything wrong. But this generation is quite different and have modern techniques with them, and they do wrong. So this is another fact that fact to analyze that Gandhi is a great devoted follower. Sorry, Jagan is a devoted follower of Gandhi. Well, so moving on to the next. He also dedicatedly followed the simple living theories of Gandhi. Well, as we all know, Gandhian principles always follows simple living theories. So Jagan did follow these simple living theories in a very dedicated manner. He has given up salt and he has used to wear the feet the sandals with natural items and everything, non-violent footwear and everything because of Gandhi's theories. Well, so there is a quotation. Being a follower of Gandhi, he explained, I do not like to think that a living creature should have its throat cut for the comfort of my feet. So this is just about killing animals for leather, for the purpose of making footwear. So he is telling something like that. It shows that he is rather religious as well, and also you can see it is a living simple principle because he is always a follower of Gandhi and he tries to follow this non-violent footwear, and he has all the food items he took was also according to these theories, simple living theories. Well, so next, some of his practices were not successful. So in one instance Narayan shows that how he was dedicated to make this non-violent footwear by himself. But in this practice, it was quite unsuccessful, and even his wife did not want him to do that. So the quotation there is, the presence of leather at home threatened to blast his domestic life. Well, so you can see how it affected his life. Some of the principles have been affected his life greatly, even his domestic life. Earlier also he has given up everything due to Gandhian principles, and now also he is doing the he has been threatened by these things in his domestic life. So this is all about telling one of the Jagan's characteristics, which is Jagan is a blind follower of Gandhiji. Well, so these points and quotations can be used to analyze that point, and this is only one of the characteristics of Jagan in Vendor of Sweets. So I would be coming up next with some other characteristics in several videos, and I will analyze them in brief. So until that, thank you all for watching, and be prepared to watch the upcoming videos. Thank you. And I would also like to give you a small message, especially for the students who are doing O-level English literature this year. So for them, I have organized a 3-hour session on 20th December to cover up the novel Vendor of Sweets by R.K. Narayan. There I hope to discuss all the chapter summaries and also the important themes, characteristics of the main characters, and also some of the targeted questions for the paper. So if you like to join the session, go to the comment section, and I have mentioned a WhatsApp number there, so you can put a message to that number and ask the more details and how to join the session. So hope you will join the session and learn something more about the novel. So thank you everyone for joining with me.